What's up, nieces and nephews? It's your least favorite uncle. Today, I'm gonna take the Ninja 500 to a car meet. Taco Tuesday car meet. Nothing else really better to do, so figure why not head through. It's a car meet put on by wastedspace.tm over on Instagram. And a lot of cars show up, a lot of nice cars. There are some bikes that show up, so we will see the turnout tonight. There is, I know, another ride going on with another one of the local bike groups, so I don't know really how many are going to show up. I still don't really do group rides yet. You know, I'm only a month and a half in, and I just fear that going on a group ride will kind of push me harder than I necessarily want to or am comfortable with. So I don't really go on the group rides yet, so I figured might as well take the bike out to the meet. It's been a few days since I've ridden, and that is kind of because of the reason I brought up in a couple videos back with the handlebars. The pressure points on the outside of my hands really make that part of my hand hurt. Not just a little bit, but like for days and days after. Like my hands, the last two fingers and my palm over on the outside there, just really hurt. I mean, they're sore, like really sore. Part of it is, you know, I do need to learn to use my core a little bit better when stopping, so that I'm not pressing down on them, though the handlebars should help quite a bit when I get them. Like I've mentioned, I'm gonna get the Graves 41mm mid-mount bars, and holy cow, I forgot to put my earplugs in. I use the Alpine Motosafe race earplugs, not a sponsor. But holy cow, I didn't realize how well they really work, because I've always used them. Ever since I started riding, I had them, and I've always used them for the most part. And I haven't not used them after getting the Graves installed. And holy crap, this thing is loud. Way louder than, I mean, I knew it was louder than I thought, because, you know, I edit the videos and I can hear how loud it is. But it's still a little surprising just how loud this exhaust really is without that dB killer, especially. But yeah, anyways, maybe you can notice, maybe you can't, but the bike is also nice, freshly cleaned. I washed her over the weekend, did some chain maintenance, cleaned up the chain, re-lubed the chain. I'm coming up on 2,000 miles, so I'm at 1837 right now. At 2,000 miles, I'll also go ahead and do another oil and filter change. I did it at 600. I did it at 600, and then I'll do it at 2,000, and then from there on, I'll be doing it every 2,000 miles. This one's only going to be 1,400, just because I want to get it to an even number to make it easy for maintenance, so that I just know to do it every 2,000 miles. I went on, oh geez, Saturday, probably a total of 5 or 6 hours total. So and I haven't ridden since just because my hands have hurt so much. So I'm working on today trying to have an even looser grip, especially when I'm coming to a stop, so that I'm not putting the pressure on the outside of my hands. Try to squeeze a little bit more with my legs, use my core, because that's really what you should be doing for the most part anyways. For me, it'd be a little bit easier because, as you can see, like here, this is where I really wish the handlebars was right there instead of back here like this. I actually think that would help quite a bit, because a lot of the times too, I ride like this here just because it's quite a bit more comfortable. Or lately, which I noticed quite a bit last time I edited a video, is that, and I do it more than I thought I did and more than I'd like to, is riding with one hand, just because this hand is so sore. So I'm going to work on that tonight too. Let's try not to do the one-handed riding. It's not necessarily safe. It's not a huge issue. Because like I had said, you know, I came from the BMX world, so I'm used to one-hand riding, no hand riding, things like that. But it's not a great habit. Core. Ugh. That's going to take a little getting used to, is using the core more when I'm stopping, to kind of control my arms instead of just slamming, you know, because it literally putting the pressure all right here on my palms, and it does not feel good at all. Around this big crack right there. Not a horrible day out. It's not too hot, which is kind of nice. So we will, the car meet's not too far away. It's just in the city over. I don't live in a huge city. I mean, it's a big city, I guess, but it's nothing compared to like Portland itself. Especially since I do a lot of engine braking, that's where a lot of the pressure comes from when I'm stopping, going onto the outside of my hands. So that probably contributes to it a little bit. But other than that, I'm still loving the motorcycle. You know, especially after a nice fresh clean. I mean, who doesn't love the motorcycle after a nice fresh clean? I guess if you don't, then you're probably on the wrong motorcycle. As well as if you don't go to your garage or wherever you happen to keep your motorcycle randomly throughout the day and just take a look. If that's not something that you guys do, because I do it all the time, then you're probably in the wrong motorcycle. That's just my opinion. I mean, if you really love riding, right? And love your motorcycle as much as I do. But that's just me, I suppose. I don't know. Well, that's a worn out building. Damn. Look at this guy on a, what's that, a scooter? Yeah, it's got to be a scooter, right? I'll give him the wave. You know, he's on two wheels. Still a nephew. Brother! Hey, at least he's out doing it. You got a tail box on there. Rocking it. Do your dang thing, homie. More houses over there. This area is just going through a huge housing boom. Apartments, houses going up everywhere. It's kind of like the amount of houses that are going up around here. I don't know how these streets are going to handle all of this traffic coming up. I mean, they got a lot. But hey, progress, right? I guess. Let's see if I can get around this traffic. Also, in my state, it is not legal to lane split, and this is prime time, as you probably saw coming here, just here, prime time for cops to be out. Already saw 2 cops on the way here. One was pulling somebody over, so we're not gonna do silly stuff, at least too silly. Huh? I don't know what he's saying. Huh? Thanks, man. Huh? 500. Yeah, 2025. Thanks, man. You know, if you're an introvert like me, being on a bike, you really got to kind of learn to not be quite so much of an introvert. Otherwise, you'll kind of come off as an arsehole. Look at this, they're arseholes. So that's one thing that I've got to kind of learn. Because I thought he was just kind of mean mugging and he was just trying to say nice bike. So I got to realize that, you know, most people they're talking to me, they're not, probably not talking shit. But for me, that was kind of a reason I did get the bike, is to try to bring me out of my introvertedness, because I never used to be super introverted like I am now. I kind of keep to myself, keep my head down, do my thing, go to work. I've just kind of been focused on that, but you know, it was time to break out of that shell. And because I'm not an asshole, I don't like cutting over in front of people unnecessarily, so we're not gonna get over, even though I probably could. That's okay, no biggie. I'm not in much of a hurry, we're almost there. So plus, cops like to sit up in this cemetery driveway up there sometimes. See up there, they like to sit up there and tag people. So God, that's loud. Yeah, I didn't realize how loud this bike is with this exhaust. Like, I haven't at all ever ridden without my earbuds or earplugs with the gray slip-on. It wasn't too bad without the slip-on, with just the stock exhaust, but yeah, it's loud. Holy crap. Scooter guy! Almost got nailed, bro. Alright, we're pulling up. When we get there, we'll take a walk around and see what cars have showed up, what bikes have showed up. And these are pop-up car meets, so they just kind of get announced and people show up. Sometimes we get kicked out, sometimes we don't. Looks like a decent... Oh, they got a taco truck. They did get the taco truck for Taco Tuesday. Oh, bike showed up. Oof. Ooh, lowrider bike. Look at that. That's nice. And I'll get off the bike and I'll go kind of take a walk around, see what's here. Where the bike's at? Where the bikes at? Where the braves at? Oh, wrong channel. That's not this channel. Bikes? Bikes? Where are the bikes? Where the bikes? Where the bikes, bruh? Where the bikes, bros? I don't see any bikes. Not a whole lot of bikes here tonight. Huh. They're probably mostly all on... Oh, right here. Bikes. Yay, bikes. Alright, boys and ladies, let's go take a quick walk around after socializing a little bit and see what we got here. Tacos. Tacos are always good. Let's see what they got here. Look at the poopers. Look at the poopers. Not gonna get in line for the tacos. Wonder, let's go look at the bikes first. I don't know why I wouldn't take you over to the bikes first off. I was talking to that guy that I was talking right there. He's got this Dirty 6, 2015 6 Dirty 6. We'll take a look at. Which is super clean. This one right here. He's got the carbon type fairings on it, 2015 Dirty 6. Super clean though. I guess he recently, he's got the KYT helmet, carbon helmet. I guess he recently wrecked it and fixed it already. It's clean though. CF Moto. That's nice, that's nice. 4RR. Some Honda. Suzuki. Yeah. That's nice, that's nice. These boys, super clean. Oh, look at the Cruiser. I don't know what that is. I'm not real familiar with that. Take a look over here. The Aprilia. That's nice. That's a nice one. Hondas. Honda boys. What do we got over here? Oh, okay. Some more. Oh, he's a stunter. He's got the plate on the back and some scratches. So he be stunting. Clean. Jay-Z. That's clean too. Nice Honda. Ooh, is that a 500? That's a 500, isn't it? Oh, it is. That's a nice little 500. It's a nice little 500. What is this? Oh, this might be, what is that? That's another 500, isn't it? I think so. Yeah, I think that's a 500. Clean, clean. Another Cowie. That's a 500 as well, I think. Or 400? 500, I think. A lot of little baby bikes with me. Nice. Nice, nice. Look at these boys. The bigger bike, 6R. That's... Alright, let's go take a look at some of these cars here. Okay, we're back. I was just checking what settings I had on my camera. Was it on a Ninja? Was it on a Ninja 500? Right? Yeah, this is a little nice little 500 as well. A lot of 500s here today. Nice. I like it. I like it. I like it. I kind of feel out of place sometimes with all of these bigger bikes around. But it's nice to see all of the 500s. The bikes though, yeah. Quite a few bikes showed out. That's nice. I love seeing that. That's good shit. That's good stuff. CBR 1000. Nice. Those later bikes. A couple more pulled in. Ooh. Look at S1000RR. That's nice. That's clean. Super clean. Oh, that must be hers. Her 500. 500. Nice, nice. Good shit. What up, man? How you doing? I love his BMW. The thing is so clean. So clean. He's one of our, I'll probably blur out his name for me saying it. I don't know. Probably blur out his face too. I don't know if he's really wants to be out on the internet. He's one of the local stunt guys. Not stunt guys, but fast dudes. He goes ripping around quite a bit. You guys, look at this BMW. So I will get back with you in a bit. Lowriders, they got switches, which is what I used to have on mine, on my 61. I used to be able to do exactly that. My lift wasn't nearly quite as high though. Oh, look at the 63 Impala. That's clean. That's super clean. Oh no, that's a 63. That's clean. That's super clean. Yeah, they rolled through. That was nice. Hell yeah. Let's go see what the taco line's like, 'cause I still kind of want a taco. I love these street truck tacos, man. They're all over the place here. Love that. Oh, they're so good. Yeah. Nice. Nice, nice. That's a ZX10. Clean. It's fucking super clean. Love that. KRT. Clean, clean. Hell yeah. Clean. It's gonna be it for tonight.